You're now listening to Sleep Time's Over.
Time is over, baby.
Listen up, everybody, as you tune to this podcast. Sleep time's over, come closer to get the raw facts. Zach Moore's hosting on the show, for sure. Reporting live from July, that's the dope, you know. Talking reminisce about the good old days in the now. Sipping on that old fashioned at the room at Hi Brau. That's your location worldwide on your stereo deck. On your phone, on the pad, but guaranteed all fresh. Reviewing music and the nuisance that the media makes. But got the blueprint with the newness that the people will take. Good old America ain't ready for that island of slang. Sleep time is over, give a toast up to the rest of the gang. To your tribe or the vibe or the click on the mission. Suggest you dive cause we live on transmission. Listen, he got the voice that got the locals on vote. Zach Moore's premiere, but for now, lock it in for the show. Hey.
Sleep time's over, live from the Hi Brau Room. Your guest tonight, I'm serious this time, Big Max. Over on the ones and twos, we got DJ Freeze, the sommelier to the stars. Joining us tonight, Sky Cameron. Your host, DJ Zach Morris.
Hey, the Lord Flores, yet again, thank you. For always the greatest intro. The Hi Brau Room is here. We are here, episode 155. Last week I come out with toilet paper, paper towels, sold out. So that's all we got left.
We only got Kleenex.
Welcome to the era of loneliness.
Good old dependable Kleenex.
Welcome to the era of staying home. Welcome to the era of, guys, you know what to do with this, right?
Isolation.
Yeah. So
By stocking.
this is what's been happening, okay? It's getting worse and worse, this bullshit. Everybody freaking out.
We're all gonna die.
We're all dying tonight, okay? So thank you everyone for showing up tonight. At the Hi Brau Room, let's shout out the Aloha Beer Company downstairs. Sakai Company, which no desserts this week because why not?
Nobody wants to eat public food that we
No one's
all
eat
are
public
grabbing
food.
with our
No one's touching anyone. Tinder's
why?
shut down. No one's going on a date. No one's going to the movie. That's it. That's it. We finally fulfilled our dream of being lonely and being socially awkward and being just at home. And we're just going to stay at home.
We can relate to all the guys that you made fun of all the time. Like
The nerds have won.
The nerds in the
The
basement.
nerds, congratulations.
It's
all you guys in the
Powerade and
basement.
Hot
Powerade and
Pockets,
Doritos, bro.
You guys drinking Powerade in the basement, masturbating to Kingdom
Mountain
Come.
Dew Code Red.
No pun intended.
Double XP points for
Yeah,
Call of
yeah.
Duty.
Jay Naz got a mic. Jay, say something again. You say something because you didn't have a mic last week. Jay, anything to add to this?
No, yeah. Now you have time to do what you need to do. Play your video games, bros. Let's go.
This is why we give Jay Naz a mic. Everyone.
Video games, you know?
Once again, shout out Jay Naz with the mic. Shout out to everybody else. DJ Freeze.
Yo.
What's up, DJ Freeze? Kailua. We've got to go right to it. The Kailua update. You are a native of Kailua. What's Kailua reacting right now?
I think they were pretty bountiful in toilet paper and sanitizer.
Bountiful. I like that.
We have a protective dome, over all of
bounty.
Kailua.
yeah.
Nobody getting in or out of Kailua, bro.
No,
That's it.
hell no, stay away from me.
Shout out Hare Krishnas. I got it. Yes.
Kailua, it's its own entity, man. Like
They're laughing at us. They're
Yeah.
planning. They're planning. So we weren't supposed to do a show this week because the Lord Flores, shout out to the Lord, he was planning to go tonight. This is the show March 10th is we
That's
record
right.
this. And a certain female gal was supposed to perform at
a
the
certain
Blaisdell.
pop icon, can we call her
An
that?
icon to say the least. All the Marys love her, and it's Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey rescheduled.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, no.
We're not booing Mariah Carey in general. We're booing that she's not
Jay,
here.
was that a real reaction from you?
Or you could boo her in general. Who knows?
She rescheduled, much like the rest of life. So we're doing the show this week, the Mariah Carey Appreciation Show, and on top of that, a certain gentleman was supposed to perform last week, but due to some technical mechanicals, he was unable to. So it's only fitting. See, it all kind of works out because we'll be bringing him. Wow, really? What's the matter with you?
Yeah, boo.
Okay, got it. Yeah. We're booing everybody. We taking Mariah down, Mox. We taking you down too. Okay, so that's it. All right.
I was waiting for you.
Wow. I didn't know it was gonna go that soon. So yeah, Mox is coming back on later on to in a little bit here because we'll makeshift show for tonight. But
Hey, we
What
have
are we
people.
gonna talk about, huh?
But we have people here, so hey,
And we got people-
they braved Corona. So thank
Shout
you
out
for
to all you guys.
people that came out. Hey,
Shout out to Being Social. Be Social 2020.
That's it. Good. This is what we mean. We're not afraid of fear. We're not afraid. This is good. Good stuff. So, but everybody else is. So, what's been happening around the world here?
Oh my gosh,
With
man.
all this
It's almost
bullshit.
like we're all gonna die headlines. Like it's like, remember I told you I was gonna look online to see if there was anything else besides Corona that we could talk about, but pretty
No.
much it dominates the headlines.
That's not gonna happen.
It's like everyone is talking about right now,
course.
right? So I guess we're going into Corona News 2.0. I thought last week was our Corona episode.
No, it's just people freaking out some more. So continue on with the freak out.
So it seems now that in pop culture news, the new James Bond movie, right? No Time to Die has been delayed to November. It's been pushed back, as well as possibly other summer movies. Movie studios are debating whether to push other big summer blockbuster movies later in the year, basically because the stars
fall.
do not feel comfortable going out doing the press tours because
But the
of
movies are
Corona.
coming out in the summer, which means it's hot. Which means the summer is gonna burn off all the flu,
Right.
coronavirus, chickenpox, all this shit.
Corona
that
gets
we can
sunburned.
go. Exactly. Gonorrhea, maybe. We're gonna have the movies will be available, and people can still go out in the summertime. So I don't even understand why they have to reschedule.
So are you
summer
saying
movies.
Corona is like a pale nerd virus? It's like the me of viruses.
Well, I don't want. I don't want to call anybody out, but it's in the summer, so I don't understand why. I can see
Well,
maybe moving a movie in right now.
I mean,
if there's a movie coming out
I
now.
mean, there's already like different festivals. Obviously, you heard that South by Southwest has been canceled.
Oh yeah, Coachella.
Coachella's
They
been
got
canceled.
or
I mean,
moved to November
or
to
rescheduled.
October, November. Yes.
Scheduled, they
But
said.
South by
They got
Southwest
tickets.
right now it's like, a lot of the dates for when they're going to be rescheduled is to be determined, right? So I guess Netflix is the true winner. Netflix wins.
Wow.
Everyone's
Yet
staying
again.
home. Yes.
Netflix caused
know,
Corona.
Oh my God.
Throughout the many months and years of
God damn
of
it.
this,
Buy stock in Netflix and Kleenex.
of this
I mean-
program, you know what? All you nerd guys, you guys can all laugh all you want in the basement. Listen to all they finally won. They
won.
finally won. Staying home. No one's going out. No one's going out on a date. No one's gonna go anywhere. No one's having sex, right? Because sex is dirty. But sex is germs. Syphilis, gonorrhea is gonna lead to the coronavirus. That's it. So then that's it. We're all gonna stay home, masturbate. Might as well. Once again, this.
Maybe if you get those STDs, it builds
That's all it is.
a stronger immune system. I don't know.
Well, all right.
I mean, still can, just don't breathe in my face.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. So
Freeze.
Freeze says
Positions for-
sex
never
with masks on.
Freeze, you thought this out.
Yeah.
Mask on.
done.
Fuck it, mask on.
Hey. Watch out, we get
Freeze
copyright.
has been
That's a
thinking about
good
this.
song.
And so popular shows like Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy are now taping
Okay.
shows with no live audience.
First of all, who's still watching Wheel of Fortune right now in 2020?
Probably.
Wow. And that was a woman.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow, I didn't realize. After Joe Moore, you watch.
Does it
Wheel of
have to
Fortune?
catch like someone runs down the audience to go on the show?
That's Price is Right.
Oh.
That's another show, which will also be right, Lord. That one's also going to be canceled probably.
Right. But,
Jeopardy, all right. I mean,
so they are the first game shows now to be taping shows
So stupid.
with no audience, right? Like
Nice.
no one's watching.
a lot of craziness is going on.
like what we do
Airlines,
here.
airlines. You've heard this? Airlines are slashing prices. Is like some of the lowest one-way airfare.
It's a great time to
ever,
travel right now,
right?
Because it's going to be cheap. It's going to be clean. There's not going to be anybody there.
Yep.
Think of it over, people. Go on kayak right
So
now.
a friend of mine texted me, and they're in Paris right now. They said the airport in Paris is empty. It's like a ghost town. Like no one's in there. And
Well, I
it's
wasn't
like-
really a fan of the French anyway, but it's
yeah,
fine.
well, what do you?
But, I mean, what about Italy? Italy should be the
Well,
ghost
Italy
town,
is on lockdown
right?
right now.
They're shutting it down.
So
right?
Italy's in so much of a panic right now that the government they're actually debating whether to suspend mortgage payments the time being to help out with
Okay.
the economy that's crashing.
I like
right
this.
now.
Okay,
You
let's,
like it?
as a homeowner, let's bring it on. Let's go, Hawaii. Get everybody Caldwell, Ige, get it figured out. Let's get the mortgages and shut them down for the island.
Well, we haven't got hit that bad yet, right?
Let's go. Come on, let's keep pushing away. Come on, you guys.
Where are we going
Be
after
dirty.
this, guys? Let's go.
Dig your nose, put your finger up your body, touch the toilet. Bring it up, build it up, build it up. I want mortgage on hold for a little bit. That's a great idea.
So have you
Great idea.
considered flying during this time?
Consider flying or something?
Yes.
Yes, I just said I'm considering. It's cheap. It's like $100.
So, but
I'm gonna go watch some Rockets games.
would your
I'm going to
lovely
Houston.
wife consider flying right now?
Everybody can go stay home. I don't give a damn. I'm going myself and going on that plane and going to go watch the Houston Rockets for the playoffs.
Did you get that lovely email that Hawaiian Airlines has been sending out,
Right.
promising everybody they're cleaning the airplanes
Our maintenance
24/7?
Clean. The planes are clean. We have filters in the air in the plane.
Improve the cleaning maintenance process.
I
And
love
some
it.
Best. Jay, what do you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the email.
You have a mic now, so I'm gonna cut to you for a little bit because you. So Best Buy got an email. I got a Best Buy email today, and they're saying that we got to go to Best Buy. And if you're sick, you can go in Best Buy online. Thanks, Best Buy. What the fuck is that? I mean, come on. So
Consistency,
every
guys.
store is gonna come out with their Corona email saying, you don't have to go. We're just online only. I mean, fuck, it's bullshit.
I just
Come
love
on.
the fact that now, like every business now, their sales pitch or their marketing pitch is,
Correct.
we're the cleanest store.
Correct, right.
We're the cleanest store you can get into right now, right?
Right.
So,
It's so stupid.
in more Corona news, hotels in
More
Vegas are closing all the buffets at popular hotels across the
Okay.
state
Who's
as
eating at a buffet?
precautionary measure. So no more buffets.
No one's eating at a buffet
All
except you're 80 years old, 85 years old. No one's going there, all right? Everybody's going to go eat at Spago. Or
But
everybody's gonna
Hawaii
eat at the,
people love the
X-Sluts.
buffet.
Yeah.
Hawaii people love buffets.
And the people that are going to the California hotel, 75 years old, 80, 85, they can go stay at a
that's the
Vacations
worst.
Hawaii for the win. Get that guy who sings with the weird goatee guy. You know that commercial? Forget it. Moani Hara, shout out Moani Hara for being in one of those commercials. Previous guest.
And Vegas is freaking out in general, I guess, because attendance is down, and
Because it's the who goes to Vegas? The old people, the retirees.
I
go to
see
Vegas.
a lot of Hawaii. You're insulting probably half of our listeners.
No, none of these guys are going.
Hawaii people love
No.
Vegas. They love
no,
Disneyland.
they go
love
to Vegas.
No. Do you even
Are
know
you
who
kidding
goes?
me?
It's
Yeah,
old
I know
people.
someone who goes every
The
week.
young people go to party. The young people go to the pool
But
party.
RJ
They
here,
just
he's
run naked.
insulted. He loves Vegas.
There's a lot of things RJ loves, but we'll get to that later. But I'm just saying that if the old people go to Vegas because they're going to go gamble because they're retirees and they're going to go gamble. The young people are going to go to the pool party, whatever you call that thing. I don't know, pool party.
Pool party.
And then they're going to go and they're going to party.
party.
It's a different dynamic of Vegas people. Vacations Hawaii is making their money off of California Hotel, and ain't nobody under the age of 30 is going to stay at the California Hotel. Quite frankly. How about that, people? Can we have a
I think
show
the
of
younger
hands?
guys go to Main Street. I think they hang out at.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Really?
Like, isn't it Main Street? In the go
Freeze
there?
it. Well, you been to Vegas?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you been to Vegas?
I don't know.
Okay. Jay, you have a mic.
Yo.
Yeah. I can't picture you in Vegas, really.
I
Have you been to
stopped by
Vegas?
in Vegas. So
You
I
stopped by in
flew to
Vegas?
Vegas, and then from Vegas.
No, not a connecting flight. I'm talking about did you stay in there?
Where are there
No,
connecting
no.
flights in Vegas?
Yeah, where are you going?
It was a cheap flight.
What the hell are you talking
It was a
about?
flight from Hawaii to Vegas, and then from. Don't worry about it. I went all the way to.
Yeah, Vegas to Reno?
No, yeah, never mind.
He catches a flight to Vegas, then catches a bus from Vegas.
No, it was.
What do you got to take a flight
It's
for?
like a connecting bus?
No, it was a flight to east to go all the way east
yeah.
side.
Oh, east.
So, yeah.
All right.
Oh, east
All the
side
way
Vegas.
east.
Oh.
East side Vegas.
East side,
No,
huh?
like Florida,
Oh,
guys.
west side, the best
Like
side of Vegas.
Florida.
Rough side.
So, in local sports news, the UH Rainbow basketball team will play the Big West basketball tournaments without spectators.
Once again,
Well,
we'll sit at home.
I think the UH
Watch
basketball
TV.
team is used to playing without fans.
Oh, wait. That's why he brought it up. Ooh, the alley oop. Ooh, get it? Because he set himself
Do we
up
have
for
the rim
that.
shots? Can we get the rim shot there of the one
Rim
man?
shot, I get it. Basketball.
What was that?
That was the rim shot.
What?
Alley oop.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, that kind of rim shot.
Of all the people to make a sports reference joke, it would be yourself. Who does not watch sports at all.
Thank you.
So once
And you
again,
know-
the nerds are winning.
And this year I've gone to 3 UH games.
Strangely, yes. I don't
I
know
have.
how you ended up there.
This
but you
year
were there.
alone?
Shout out to our friend Kyle Rutner from
Yeah, shout
Kohana
out.
Rum, friend of the show, invited me, and I
We took Sky
went.
to the.
Yes, I went. Yes, I went because I had nothing to do.
Well, you're off the hook for that now. Gosh.
Even Japanese sumo tournaments are being held with no live spectators.
Wow.
Insert your comment there.
What happened to the
Question.
local guys? What happened to who's like the new Akebono, like Kunishiki Musashi Maru guys? Is there like any local guy, like Samoan guy? Like,
I would imagine so, right? Don't
still
the
got 'em?
Polynesians dominate the sumo game? Like,
I don't know who's over there. They don't used to show it a lot on TV here, and then after they retired, that was it.
So
like,
I was at my mom's house on Sunday for a family dinner, and they're watching sumo. They love
Really?
sumo. They watch sumo.
what on the Nippon Golden Network or
or
some
whatever. But there's no spectators, so it's just guys wrestling, and then there's the Japanese ref in the middle going.
shit? Right, I always love that. That's always great.
Can someone buy a
And
ticket?
it's like no one in there.
Can someone go? Because I would like to start my Twitch accounts and then go to those weird games and make a
word.
bunch of money.
Let's get Jay. Let's get Jay there as a commentator.
Go to a Mariah concert with no one there.
based off your flying
holding
history,
my
Jay.
camera.
Yeah, wouldn't Mariah be great as like a satellite concert?
Once again,
All the
we-
headphones
We could send you out
ones.
there, Jay, because you do well traveling. So we send you out there, catch a flight, go to Vegas, go to Reno, and then see what happens. Maybe you can connect the flight. I don't know. We could, if we had the budget, we would do it.
So
What else we got?
what's the crowd's thought, yay or nay, on cruise liners? You guys like cruises? Oh, nay. Well, it seems like.
Oh, it's a yay.
We
Oh,
have
yay.
a yay.
Is it yay or nay? Nay.
Come on, Sky, listen to the women here.
You gotta use words that don't rhyme.
Right. So cruise liners get a unanimous kind of boo here, right? And people, actually, the government is encouraging people to not in the U.S. to not take cruise liners at all during this time,
All right.
right? And then Lieutenant Governor Josh Green suggested that no cruise ship should be able to dock in Hawaii during this time,
Okay, that's understandable. But once
and
again,
that decision is still pending.
there's
But-
disease on the cruise ship before this whole thing. Everybody's getting food poisoning, diarrhea. Everybody's eating and they're stuck in a little room.
Right.
I mean, it's
You're on
once
a
again.
floating porta potty.
Let's think about this logically here. Yes. There's
but-
doo-doo everywhere in the cruise, all right?
You're
There's
with,
doo-doo in the
with
pool.
buffets next to the. Yeah.
There's doo-doo in the buffet. It's probably one of the entrees. It's a lot of things in there. It's going to cause food poisoning, diarrhea, ringworm, tapeworm, all kind of
a
worms.
lot of
Jay, you wanna
worms.
add something in? Whatever. I'm just saying, this is all logical speaking. It's going to, of course, have disease in the cruise ship. Are we surprised? Bottom line.
Yep.
So this is all logical scenarios here. Logical scenarios. I'm just saying the right spot to this whole thing is we're all going to be cleaner. Everybody's washing their hands. I've never seen more men come out of the restroom washing their hands in the history of men.
Don't you feel like just like how they had that thing in New York where they were like, if you see something, say something. We should have that in Hawaii now. If you see a guy or a gal walking out of the bathroom without washing their hands, you should like alert everyone and point them out that they're not washing their freaking
Well, depends
hands.
which establishment you are.
Teacher,
because if it's like
he
Mai
didn't
Tai Bar,
wash
some
his
being stabbed,
hands.
everybody's stabbing everybody in Mai Tai Bar. But it depends on the situation. Like if you're coming out of Neiman Marcus, oh, excuse me, sir, could you just please wash your hands? It's fine. But Mai Tai Bar, I wouldn't do that. You never know. They got shanks.
I told you,
You
in
never know.
Alamoana, I was at Alamoana the other day.
You told a guy?
No, I wanted to. I was compelled, but I didn't. You're right. I have a very punchable face. I gotta watch what I say.
Oh, come on.
Is that what it is?
I know.
Don't be that way.
But
Something about
there
this
was
guy.
there was 5 guys that walked out of the bathroom straight from the stall out the door, just no hand washing.
No, it's a thing. It's a
and
legit
probably
thing.
going straight to a busy day of high-fiving and Brada shakes and
Oh, the mo clap sack.
Okay, so like, Jay, you can chime in on this one because we both work in the what's called the fitness industry, and when we see things in a gym, a lot of these guys they do not wash their hands. A lot of the guys that I see in the gyms do not after they go pee, make doo doo, everything.
Well, they get their gloves on, yeah, without the finger holes in them.
Depends if they're lifting, bro.
No, they wear them and they go in
finger. It doesn't matter if they got the
and they
finger.
come back. It's like, you still got your gloves? Oh.
So all the CrossFitters are wearing gloves apparently.
No, they don't wear
Doo-doo
them.
on
Not
it.
here. I'm just hypothetical.
I'm just saying it's a thing, but now it's made more aware, and that's a bright spot. You're having all these peel out guys actually washing their hands now, so there is a bright spot to the situation. Cleanliness, why not? Right? You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
So, speaking of cleanliness,
Hey.
I decided, since we've been talking about this for weeks on end, and
Yes.
we're probably gonna talk about this next week.
never
and we've got
ending.
doing all this shit. So I created the power ranking of who on the show is gonna have coronavirus first.
Oh, damn.
oh my god.
You guys ready?
Like
for
on
this?
the staff or in the
gnarly.
crowd?
So I systematically thought it out. I analyzed it, got real anal. And I went down the line and I looked at everybody on the show. So I'm going to start with the person to the
Are you gonna
the
like
far
break
right.
us down like stat wise?
Yes.
Like why? Okay.
First is the worst?
Alright.
Or
Correct. I'm not just going to say the name and then that's it.
Second is the
I have to
best?
back up my claim here. I have to go and cite my references. I'm going to start with the man to the right of me, DJ Freeze. DJ Freeze is a musical conductor. of the show.
He works
Now
in a
here's the thing
hostile
with DJ
environment.
Freeze, all right? DJ Freeze is out and about. He's out till 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. He's DJing. He's out amongst all the nightclubs. A lot of shit all over the place in the nightclub. A lot of STDs, a lot of any kind of stuff, which means his immunity is strong because he's built himself up strong.
DJ Freeze is off the hook.
Wait, he's off the hook.
He is not getting the coronavirus.
I'll let your boy.
Off
He
the
already
hook.
has it.
Despite all your shenanigans, you're not getting nothing. Yes. So we go to the person directly in front of me at the bar, the Lord Flores himself. Give it up for the Lord Flores. There he is, the man of the Hi Brau Room. Now, this man, he's up late. He's in the industry, is what they call it. He's out always similar to Freeze. Late nights, a lot of liquor. Liquor, as you know, has alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol burns germs. So therefore, underneath, probably DJ Freeze number 1. We're gonna go number 2. The Lord Flores number 2. Not getting it.
Nice.
There we go. Congratulations, Ben.
I see a trend. I see a trend.
Jesus.
All right. Let's go to a person that has a mic this week. Jay Nads, everyone. Jay Nads, CrossFit Zeus. He
Yeah.
snatches daily.
Shameless plug.
So, and then, see, no brainer, Jay, because, you're a fitness person, so that means you're healthier, right?
In
Which means your
quotations,
immune
yep.
system's stronger,
In
right?
quotations.
Those big factors. But then I really don't know what you do in your personal time besides IG stories, so I don't know what kind of peel out shit you do. So there is that underlying unknown that I don't really can grasp yet. So you've got health and then the unknown. I really don't know. So I'm gonna probably have to put you beneath the Lord Flores.
Okay, so possible of getting.
Possible.
It just depends if we just knew a little bit more. Just a little bit more of what you do besides play the guitar without your shirt and then drive around on IG story.
That's for the close friends only.
But then I don't know. So you're number 3.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good. Ding, ding, ding. And then it comes down to yourself, Scott.
All right, here we go.
So you are a person that runs all over the town. You shout out Chambers and Chambers Wines.
Right.
That is you are the sommelier to the stars.
Thank you.
You were out at work before this.
Here we go.
But of all of the people
my
that have
death
been on the
sentence.
show, you have gotten sick a hell of a lot of times.
Dang, so much hot sauce, bro.
You're always sick of some sort, sniffling, congested, molested. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if your immunity is strong enough to withhold something. So I would just suggest to you humbly, please wash your hands. Wash. Burn it all off. Because right now, I think you're in the hot spot right now. Okay? I have to humbly say it. So please be, and this is just to say that please be
Right.
careful. Please be well. You have the track history.
That's a hot one.
Great.
How come you never rank
as
yourself?
Patient 0 for the show. Can I continue on?
Okay, so here's a good question for you. It's a good question. Why am I not ranked in this thing? First of all,
You're God.
I observe.
Oh, the voice of God. Like in this. Go. Continue.
All I wanted to say was just I wanted to break down everyone else because I care about them so deeply. So I figure I might as well just do the analysis of all of this. And on top of that, I'm clean. I wash. I take all my meds. I take all my STD meds. I'm good to go.
I would
Okay.
say this.
I'm good.
How long have we
For president.
How long have we been friends? We've been friends about 3 years now, right? Going on about 3 years.
Longer than that, huh? Probably.
It just feels
Around.
that way.
That's when I considered you my friend.
That's a good thing.
I would say that
After the first 2 years.
we met, but it felt like we've known each other our whole lives. Cause,
That is correct, yes.
You're you're my brother
See?
from another mother. But
See?
I think in the 3 years, I think I only remember you being sick once in like 3 years.
Wow.
So there you go. So
Round of applause.
It's strong with this man.
I don't know. I don't get
Clap, clap.
sick. I don't know.
Right.
I don't get the flu.
But it's not like I'm shaking people's hands and sucking my fingers after. Like,
So once again, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you have the history. You have the track record of getting
like normal
ill.
people, right?
I hope like normal people. I'm just saying to be careful. I'm not saying that you're next.
All right.
I'm just saying to be careful.
Well,
all I'm saying.
I think that
Okay.
my memorial on this show will be fantastic.
We hardly knew you.
Do you realize how much you
So-
disrespected your wife when you said you take your STD meds every day?
Only if you caught that one. Thank you, Freeze. Yes. There was an underlying thing there. No one caught it, apparently. Okay, thank you, Freeze. This is why you're on the show.
I like it. You taking
This is
like
why you're on the show.
you're taking like penicillin as a precautionary.
A lot of penicillin. We're doing the penicillin cocktail
Wait,
here.
the cocktail or the?
I got right.
Moldy bread.
All right.
Shout out Hi
taking all
Brau,
the
the Lord
cylinders.
Forest.
Before anybody
All the
else gets
cylinders.
infected, let's go into a person that we hope is going to be. We're going to check his immune system in a bit right now.
Yeah, we can also ask,
We're gonna
ask
go
him
and
about
ask-
some of these things.
We're going to go ask the man that has joined us this week because he wasn't on last week. Let's just bring him on in. Big Mox, Jonah Jaxon, where are you? Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. He's made it.
Thank you, sir. Did I take Jay's mic?
That's okay.
Come sit Jay, I feel like we can share it, bro.
Well,
You don't
it's all
gotta
right.
be off it.
Okay, so
Did you wipe it down?
No, I didn't.
Mox, how are you?
see.
buddy?
No, but he's number 3 in the power ranking.
Oh, he's
So-
right. You're right. You're right.
Wipe
Yes.
something down. I got something. I got Kleenex back
Cross-
there.
They're gonna
So-
boil my mic after the show.
You might just throw it away.
Right.
Patient
So
zero.
I gotta ask you, kid, for the people that we kind of briefly mentioned it at the end of the show last week. So shout out OG Libra for the pinch hitter.
Libra.
Came in, he just happened to be here. What happened?
Okay.
What happened to your car?
Car troubles. It was not my car.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
But it's a car in the family, so it's my responsibility before I just blame my fiance.
See, playing the game.
Oh, blame.
Well said.
Thank
Well
you.
said. That's
thank you.
good. That's good.
It broke down. We were on our way to pick up her brother's friend who was here from the Air Force.
Yeah.
So we were gonna bring some homies. We were gonna chill, drink. She had the day off tomorrow, and then
It was sad.
Yeah,
We were
right
wondering what
before
happened,
base.
man. It was like very sad situation. And
it sucked.
we saw-
She even offered she was like, "No, babe, just go take a Uber."
No,
Go to
don't fall
your
for that
show.
trap. Don't fall for
And
that.
I was like, "Is she for real?"
no, don't buy it.
That almost sounds supportive.
Nope.
And she was. It was in earnest, and I could have. I was
She
like,
was truly honest about this because you know what's gonna happen.
"Yeah, yeah."
She's gonna be like, "Okay, I'm out," and then, "Hey, you fucker, you leave me there."
Yeah, I can't believe.
That's what would happen. But
It's fine. Yeah, we just
But you
chilled.
played it. You played it right
Yes.
because you're gonna be marrying her, so you gotta play that.
Gotta,
game.
gotta.
Yes, dear. Shout out. See, despite all of this, love again shows up on this show. See, when we think love is dead, right?
Hopefully,
still-
it's the cure.
Hopefully, yeah. But you did the right. You did the right. You did the right thing, though.
Thank you.
did the right thing.
And thank you for having me this week.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
glad
man.
it worked
No, it's
out.
all meant to be.
And Libra was here. Shout out Libra again.
You just happened to be here. Like, so I was telling like Freeze before we started, like, we're just gonna have like this influx of rappers just hanging out. Just like, when is my turn? Am I ready to go? Like, just this lineup of guys. Just,
I like
is
it.
it gonna be me
They're
next?
all in the waiting queue.
Right.
Did you
Look
check-
at this queue.
Did you
I like
check
it.
to see if
Sorry,
Libra
no one
sabotaged
today,
your car?
guy. Say it again.
I hope not. But we want to have you come in with us on this segment or to just join in and talk story with us because we still got some more tidbits of news here.
Well, just
Hell yeah.
just a couple things.
So let's go on
nursing homes across the country now are limiting
oh, good timing for this one. huh?
limiting visitors. So man, everybody's lonely now. Like,
Oh,
what's
snap.
going on, man? So,
And they don't know how to use Netflix yet. They're gonna be like up in that nursing home,
Right.
can't play any billiards,
Right.
And
Billiards. Can't do like a macaroni art.
I don't know
No
if you heard their
macaroni.
Scrapbooking.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard they're canceling Judge Judy too. So Judge Judy
She's
off
going
the air
down.
now. She's gone. So
Yeah, so what are the old people going to do?
they're gonna watch Wheel of Fortune and Price
they're gonna
is
watch
Right.
the Wheel of
Audience
Fortune
list.
and
Right.
Jeopardy with no audience.
Hey,
Yeah.
Audrey, how come there's no people there? I mean, what's
Now
going
they
to happen?
can yell at the TV and have no other audience
Right.
interrupt them.
And depending on how old they are, they're just going to be yelling in general because like they're going to be like, you got dementia for the win. I mean, once again, it's going to be it's the old demographic. Old demographic is more prone to get this thing.
Right. Susceptible.
It's susceptible is right, and
It's
it makes sense.
kids and old people. Kids and old people.
Kids and
right?
old people, right? And you have all these kids with the weird immune systems because their parents aren't making them eat anything, and they're allergic to everything.
Everything.
And
No
that's it.
bananas, no peanut butter,
No,
Can't eat
gluten.
nothing now.
no gluten.
They can't
nuts.
even like look at a nut.
Exactly.
Pause.
Hella allergic.
Hey, pause. So currently there's 2 cases of coronavirus in Hawaii, right? They're quarantined. They actually caught it from a cruise liner. They're here. They're under quarantine. I don't know. Ige's watching them through a
Iggy's not
telescope.
watching shit.
I don't know what he's
Iggy ain't doing nothing.
He's watching.
Iggy's hanging out at the basketball game right now. Think he can get in. All right, he ain't doing nothing.
So, like, any thoughts? Is your stance still the same, Aaron? He's been, and also Mox. Like, what do you guys think? Like, is this an isolated incident? Is this not going to go any further than this? You guys think we're good? Like,
Yeah, overall, what's your take on the whole thing as you've seen this news coming in?
I'm kind of the same as you folks. Like when I hear you saying like how you're reasoning the populace into the scare, I'm on the same side. Like 2 people, how many people we got here?
Right.
Reduce the fraction.
Correct.
If there's nobody in this room's cousin, I think we're good. If it's not your cousin.
so do you think that this is a propaganda put on by the Charmin company? Because toilet paper sales are through the roof, guys.
Right.
There's conspiracies everywhere in this whole situation.
Everyone that owns toilet paper stock is laughing their way to the bank.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Did you guys see that the CDC has a YouTube now?
Yeah.
Full blown
They're
YouTube.
popping
As they
off.
should. They probably got TikTok. They probably got Snapchat.
I think Fat
go.
Man Scoop is on there. He's like,
They're literally
to be in the CDC.
No, literally going viral is what's going on.
I love it. I love it that every time they that'd be like hilarious. Every time they do coronavirus news, they drop the air horn.
Right. Yeah. I mean, come on. Kill on the board just said for real. He bought into it. It's a propaganda situation. If it wasn't for this internet, if we didn't have the internet, we'd only be hearing this at like the 6 o'clock news or 10 or the Star Advertiser.
Right.
And it's not going to be just engulfing our head. We scrolling Facebook, every article, everybody writing something, and it keeps creeping into your head. More and more, and you start to believe everything, and you start to get
Fear is
fearful.
contagious.
Yeah, it's fear-based culture,
contagious.
right? And now even people in Hawaii, everyone's talking about it. I don't know. All these people are talking about it, but they don't even really go. Is they're canceling downtown Chinatown's St. Patty's Day celebration, that block party
That's crazy.
that they've had every year.
First time ever,
that's
right? I mean,
crazy right now. So
It's
that's
just-
like
it's
the talk of
paranoia.
the town right now. I've
Right.
had multiple people come up to me
Murphy's
today
is pissed.
and mention,
Kelly's is pissed right now.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense that they're canceling all this kind of stuff because, like I was telling you, I was at downtown recently this past weekend, packed. Everybody's there. So young people don't give a shit.
Well, and I argued with you that but it's 2 different demographics, right? So
Right, exactly.
It's packed out with younger people,
Right, because they don't care.
and older people are all staying home.
Right. I played
Right.
at First Friday at Manifest.
How was the crowd?
And then I went to District to host. So I got to see, and it's safe to say, young people don't give a shit about
Everybody was coughing in each other's mouths.
Virus, still rubbing crotches.
Wow, I like
all
that.
over.
You caught the video down. I saw you did like a thrust move. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
We need more thrusting on this show.
yeah.
But that's what once again, it just comes down to that. And you have the 2 cases, and everybody's cleaning now. Everybody's washing now. So how can this possibly get anything to more ridiculousness than it already is? Everybody's aware of being clean.
Yeah.
So how is it gonna get to be like if you're a person that washes all your hands all the damn time?
Right.
How are you gonna get the damn thing? What are you touching?
Right. I have this other okay, you know how there's placebo medicine?
Right.
What if just accepting the facts and the fear is what makes you susceptible?
There you go. Placebo's
So now coronavirus exists. CDC makes a YouTube. They put a code.
like the
it's
light
now
bulb
called
going on,
something
man.
else.
You see, everyone? This is
So-
why we made a makeshift show to have this guy.
Yeah, I mean the paranoia that you might.
I like it.
Right.
It's
And then-
it's a fear-based disease. It's a fear-based home.
Yo, and then you OD, right? You OD on antibacterial. You OD on.
That was my
toilet
mind
paper.
blowing.
You OD with taking certain stuffs.
Correct.
Maybe again makes you more susceptible.
Correct.
I'm just gonna keep the mode of operation.
So in summary, everyone,
keep washing my hands.
keep washing your hands.
Being the most susceptible in the room, obviously, according to Aaron. Yeah, I agree. I think it's like people
all
are
we gotta
freaking out,
do.
right? And it's like,
Come on, people. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah,
We should have been
Paranoia.
doing this already. All right.
yeah.
That's bottom line.
If
should have
you
been
got it, you know what I mean.
So-
shout out to the 2 people that got it right now.
shout
They're
out
watching.
to them.
Much love. I hope.
Well, they
you
are watching. They got nothing else to do. They're in bed, right?
gotta stay in.
So that's exactly what's happening. Plus, it's flu season, so people getting the flu anyway.
Yeah.
It's a thing anyway.
All right,
So, in summarization, that's it.
that's right.
That's all we need to do.
So I gotta ask you guys. So individually, you guys can both answer this. So now that Ige is handling this, right? What is your current mic rating? 1 to 5 mic rating. How Hawaii government has been handling the situation. I want you to get your.
Oh man!
Mox,
I want you to
say
get your mic
things.
rating right now. 1 to 5. 1 to 5.
I'm just gonna stick to the migraine. I'm not gonna say things about that.
Wow.
Because
Very
whatever.
You're
Very
being very political.
Very
You're
political
being very
answer.
politically correct right now.
Yes. Mic rating 1 to 5. How well he's dealing with it.
5 great.
He gets
1 poor.
He gets 1 for everything. He has 0 mic skills. He sucks at making people feel calm about anything. His voice makes me more nervous about anything he's
Exactly.
talking about, even if it's good news.
Yes.
Right.
He gets 1 mic, even half if I could split it, bruh. No.
All right.
Sums it up.
Are you agreeing? In complete agreement?
100% agreement.
Yeah.
1,000,000% agreement.
He's a herb, bruh. I can't.
He's like that Bank of Hawaii bank manager guy that just is just there, lost shirt, he wears the khaki pants. He goes, hangs out probably JJ Dolan's after.
Yeah.
Doesn't say much. He smiles, he laughs, makes one sentence, and goes back home to his wife Marjorie. Or something.
He
That's
could
his
also like be camouflaged in
Bertha.
like a city mill. Like
Yeah,
if you
he
saw
get- he
David
makes-
Egan
he
with a
makes me
city
very,
mill
very
shirt
nervous.
on,
City meal.
just like weighing stuff and
Yeah, he makes me
measuring
very
jealousies.
nervous.
Yeah, he's never gone over one mic. He's always been a notorious one mic.
Yeah, bro.
Much like the notorious B.I.G. Shout out March 9th.
Oh.
That's right. Shout out. For the
Nice
people,
shirt.
the hip hop people that know, March
Nice
9th
shirt.
Yeah.
is a memorable day. Right, Sky? I thought you were going to go in and tell us what the. March
Oh,
9th.
well, I was gonna. What do you mean?
Biggie, March 9th.
Yes, yes.
That's when he
Mark.
passed away.
Yes, he
Yes,
passed
okay,
away. He
got it.
passed away. We're also celebrating hip hop birthdays today too. You know,
Whose birthday is it?
it's Timbaland. Timbaland's
Hey.
birthday. Hey, shout out
How old is
Timbaland.
Timbaland now? Like 45.
And I would say he's in his probably late
Oh, we don't know his
40s.
age?
I would say I didn't look up
Oh,
the
okay.
age. Sorry,
All right.
I didn't.
Him
look
and
up the
Dr.
age.
Dre got buffed out.
They got yoked.
Yeah.
They did. They did.
If
They
Jay had
got
a mic,
like
he'd say something
crazy
about that.
yoked. They got crazy.
That's right.
yoked.
Snatches, bruh. That's it. Power cleans. Yeah, they're 2 yoke guys.
I mean,
It's
when
interesting
you're,
how they,
when you're
as they get older, they get like more.
billionaire, you can work
Yeah.
out.
What's the deal with that?
What is the,
You know, I don't know.
tell us the secret.
I know.
I wish I had something to share. I don't really know. I'm just trying to stay
I'll
alive.
follow you to the fountain.
Oh, thanks.
So
Give me
just
the
to get
nicest
off
thing,
subject of one, off to one subject that's not coronavirus related.
Hey, all right.
In disturbing pop culture news, I don't know if
Disturbing.
you heard about this. Actor Corey Feldman is supposedly releasing a documentary called My Truth, The Rape of Two Corys. I don't know if you heard about this, where he actually outs Hollywood rapists and molesters that molested him and Corey Haim in the 80s. Have you heard about this?
Mox, you into Hollywood rape? Mox, you into that kind of?
I'm not.
He is
Whoa.
charging $20. So he's produced this documentary on his own. He's currently charging $20 for it on
Yeah.
mytruth.org. You can watch it. I'm not paying $20.
When did
he
it come
started
out,
a
though? It was supposed to be
website for
Monday it came out, right?
It
But-
came out on Monday. It came out on Monday.
Yeah, he released it on Monday as a
Right.
streaming.
So
One
he'll
of
be
the-
dead
one-
by Sunday.
One of the guys they accused is Charlie Sheen.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
Uh,
Tiger
and-
blood.
and-
OG Tiger blood.
And
right.
do you guys have, Aaron, do you have anything you want to, like, this is totally bizarre, right? Like,
Yo,
Okay.
first. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
no.
Jung in Paul.
It's just
Sorry, it's your show.
Okay.
It was a-
Mas,
I'm done- no.
but Mas,
we got a lot of time.
Mas.
Don't worry.
but you're old enough to know, you know Corey Feldman.
I
Corey
do.
Feldman.
Actually, that was my question. I was gonna- do you remember Corey
Yes, I
Feldman?
do. That's
Okay, you
why.
remember Corey
That's
Haim?
why I'm kind of like, oh
Okay.
snap.
Okay,
He's
that was
been
me.
mental for so long. It makes sense.
Okay, so you remember those guys? They were major.
Yes.
80s, even in the 90s.
Superstars.
Right?
Yeah.
So
bro.
I just think because of, and plus Corey Feldman was a major friend of like Michael Jackson too, and he's been adamant defending Michael Jackson, saying Michael never did nothing.
Yeah.
But then he comes out with this thing.
Yeah, it seems
Shutting
very,
guys
it
down.
seems very
Is Michael in the book?
bizarre. It seems
No,
like
Like
he's-
bizarre.
psych. He is. Now he's
Oh, sorry.
dead.
He's been very adamant to saying that Michael did nothing.
Yeah.
But then he comes out and he's calling people out by name and he's charging for it. And he's putting it in this kind of it
Yes.
sounds like a cash grab
It
situation.
seems very oogy. It
yeah.
seems very
Rather than-
questionable, man.
You know,
Yeah.
rather than just come out on like a talk show of some sort and just name them all out. Yeah. He's doing it in this kind of weird manner.
Well, it's like he's
So-
cashing in on cancel culture, right? So he's like,
Right, so
he's like,
credibility
it
is
seems so exploitative and so like
We're going to question your credibility at this point.
desperate, like
Right.
yeah.
Can't just like one person rent it and tell us all the answer.
Yeah, that would work.
How about
Okay,
the four of us
Netflix
putting
password.
$5 each?
Yeah. You can borrow my password or what? Yeah, I got it. Yes.
But that's just weird. Like it's 4 guys hanging out watching
Yeah,
a
when you
show
say that,
Yeah, let's not. Let's not watch the rape show. Can we not do that, please?
We clean though.
he's like, well, R. Kelly did it. Maybe I should just come out. No, wait. He didn't
Well,
plan
that's
his
a whole other
documentary.
animal.
That's
You're right. He
wild.
didn't plan his one.
That's
right.
wild.
Right.
But for them to like come out during right now where it's like Corona is like on the headlines and then he just like announces
Right,
this.
Corona's so hip now.
It
That,
seems-
CO when you
It just
Google
seems very dead. Yeah.
Corori.
Corori.
Corori virus.
if Feldman ain't catching on and making a hashtag of that, I
Buy
don't
my
know, he's
book.
blowing it. Corori.
All right.
Corori virus.
Let's move on to something a little bit more positive.
Really?
Let's talk-
Yeah.
You
let's
sure?
talk- one of the things we wanted to talk to you about was the state of local hip hop. The state of local hip hop.
Yeah, so Max, I don't know if you saw on Facebook, I posted
I
this
did.
question to shout out Ozna and all those guys.
Yep.
I just put up, who is the most successful person, meaning successful financially, in the Hawaii hip hop scene? Now, we all appreciate the art and whatnot, but is someone really making it as their primary income? I mean, you can have a second job, and when you're just doing this as a hobby, that's fine. But who do you see out there as like the most successful?
Making money off of their raps.
Right. What is your take on that? That was basically the debate.
Making their money off of their raps.
Yeah, full
Making
time.
a living
The full
off
time.
of their raps as a rap artist.
Yes.
That's big. Like they get to wake up in the morning and just be a rap artist. I don't know
Something,
anyone.
isn't it?
I don't know anyone.
Ain't that a thing, a kooky thing? That's the thing. I'm just like,
The mornings that I get to do that are the best
Right.
days of my life, but
Word.
they're not every day.
Yes.
That's not how I sustain
Agreed.
so
myself.
then, shout out Otoro. He brought this up in the feed. He was saying that we should not look at maybe the financial of it because, like you said, but we should look at the longevity of it. Where will you still be remembered in 2030, releasing your EP, for example, that you released on February 14th? Will that be remembered 10 years from now, 15 years from now?
Right.
Would that be the thing you'd want to strive for?
Sustaining.
Right.
Longevity is a thing, yes, for sure. But I think like the way that artists are able to maintain a livelihood nowadays,
Yeah.
you're at access to do that for yourself.
Yeah.
Like I've been on this trip where as an artist, my imagination and my creativity will exist in this world however.
Yep.
So that's why I've diversified my writing skills, how well I associate thoughts to lend my creativity to other types of projects,
Right.
working with other communities, because just rap by itself, Hawaii doesn't have the market. Like if we're
Right.
just talking hip hop market, who's sustaining? It's the DJs,
Right.
right? They're getting cash money at the end of the night, and even then
Right.
it's tough.
Right.
Those guys still have to, how many venues,
Yeah.
Right.
rotating each other.
Crazy hours.
and
whatnot.
it's crazy hours. It's
Yep.
crazy hours.
Keeping it
would you say the
competitive.
only sustainable Hawaii musical thing is still Hawaiian, contemporary Hawaiian, modern
It's
Hawaiian
gonna
music?
be,
Is
right.
the
Island
only-
reggae, yeah.
It's the only thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
But
in
you're-
hip hop, we still haven't gotten to that point yet.
We're too. It's still too of a niche situation. It's still too of a niche situation. But we got to also shout out that you're multi-talented guys. For people that don't remember or that do remember, you were on American Idol. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you were
word
on
up.
season
Woo!
3. Shout out, exactly. And you have to sing
Yes.
on American Idol. Mm-hmm. But we know you primarily as a rapper. But you were multi-talented. Your February 14th EP, Jonah Jaxon EP. You're gonna be performing. Which song you performing?
Woo!
The show's all about you, Max, isn't it?
Thanks.
You lucked out, huh?
I'm glad.
Cars breaking down
We're
for the
chilling,
win,
yes.
huh? Right?
It's perfect.
So what created the split for you when you enter this crazy competition and then you go and transfer to doing both? Like,
Okay.
What was the plan there?
Yeah, I come back from American Idol, and it's done. You go from like people wanting to know your favorite color on the East Coast in a radio interview
Yeah.
to like, what? I gotta go wash my dirty bebedies at the laundromat.
Clean. See? Clean.
You know what I mean? It's done.
Yeah.
They warned us. They were like, whatever you guys do, don't read the forums, don't read chat rooms. It wasn't
Yeah.
social media. It was MySpace.
Yeah.
What year was this again?
2003,
2003.
going
All
into
right.
2004.
To give everybody context, yeah.
Yeah. But I did. I had to.
Yeah.
And it just kind of destroyed my passion for singing altogether. I just didn't want to sing.
Wow.
Right.
And this was the other part, like mentally, it was my first and last name. Jonah going on, getting talked about this way.
Right.
How the show was and yeah, it was me, but I was
It'll eat away at anyone.
it was shatty. So I got into competitive battle rapping, which was therapy. I got to like get teased and tease people back and like sharpen my skills with rapping. Which
But you were able to work out a lot of aggression and a lot of frustration, aggression. You can channel it into.
Yeah, it's a good therapy to do that. Yeah.
for sure. And it was like scrap and day drink, or you know,
No, that's a real productive way of channeling anger, and like you could have took it another way. But
You went the smart route.
that's amazing. Yeah.
hip hop, man, rap, and it was already like bubbling in Hawaii at that point.
Right.
So I went to Scribble Jam in 2006.
That's correct.
For those that don't know, Scribble Jam is where Eminem was discovered.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Yeah.
And that was like crazy. I lost in the first round, but I learned a lot.
Just the fact that you were there.
No,
though.
but just
that's the experience alone.
just to have the courage to step up there, like
Because that's a heavy
whole
hitter.
other thing, man.
Scribble Jam
It's
is
a
heavy
huge
hitter
event.
stuff.
Yeah. Scribble Jam is
Eminem, those ones there, Juice. All those guys.
Yeah, all those guys.
So for the fact that you just the confidence to bring you out there, that's a big factor, and I think that was what led you to, because you would enter a lot of the island rap battles, right?
yes. And like serve it up. I don't want to make anyone feel bad.
And on top of that, you also tell jokes. You also tell.
Yeah, you're a punchline guy.
You tried to tell the millennials jokes that one
Man,
episode. It didn't work
I got
out.
served.
It didn't work out. I laughed at the one, the Mandalorian joke, when you told that one, but
It was rough.
and
I
then
gotta
you-
say though, that's a tough crowd because
They had the-
they're unflappable.
millennials don't laugh.
They're like unflappable, right?
Millennials don't laugh, right? They're serious, they're
Unaffected.
sensitive. But then you do the dad jokes with Bonilla. Shout out Dara Bonilla. We got to get him back on the show.
Yes.
So you multi-talented guy, multi-talented stuff.
Trying to keep it out there.
Right,
Be
and then-
useful.
Very much so. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, you released.
Yes.
Let's talk about it, the E EP.
I dropped the EP. Jonah Jaxon, that's my first name and middle name. And we just started releasing music as Jonah Jaxon a year ago, about a year, in May.
Yep.
Was the first single. I've been working with a producer, Leslie Ludiazo,
Shout
who
out.
drums for J Boog, he drums for The Green,
Yeah.
Straight
Nice.
Hammer, produces for everyone. So we started cooking up stuff actually 3 years ago. And he kind of introduced me to like a whole new pace as an artist. Like rap wise, you just go in, there's a looped beat, right? You
Yeah.
don't have to invent anything special to the rhythm, it's there.
Yeah.
You just throw bars, splash, next.
Yep.
I never really got into mixing, mastering, getting your work published so that your song is an actual intellectual property that can exist in the world through time, like that. They schooled me on all of that.
So you got to look behind the boards, everything, yeah.
Gaining more knowledge.
Yeah, being a little less.
It's sharpening your tools, like and your weapons as like a performer, as an artist.
Yep.
Truly, you don't just go in a booth, spit, and leave.
Right.
You're like involved in all aspects, which is fantastic.
So you're going to go
Yeah.
Alias back and forth, or you're going to go with Mock's album later,
Yes.
back to Jonah again? Situation kept.
I feel like I went through years of like how doing so many different types of music, what people expect to hear, want to hear, when to hear even is a thing. I'm just gonna keep trying to crank stuff out. The Jonah Jaxon stuff has a better pace to it, just trying to build traction with the audience.
Yeah.
Then hopefully by the summer we can drop a bigger amount of music.
Right.
But I want to do a rap tape with Otaro. We're talking about that right
Nice.
now.
He's the it guy right now. He's coming out with a lot of fire.
You're thinking about doing a split album, like half rapping, half singing, like kind of split it, like kind of something along that lines, like to just show the versatility,
Right.
I don't know. Has there any other artists have done that besides like have done the split album? Like Drake's kind of done it to a certain extent.
Well, right, on the
right?
national sense.
And Tyrese.
Well, we're talking.
Tyrese has attempted it.
Well, Tyrese reference on this. No, let's not. As far as like Hawaii goes, though, I mean, you've got like Otoro doing like Nick Kurosawa. Nick Kurosawa, of course, we know him. Shout out.
Fantastic.
Great
Shout out.
singer who's now starting to do rapping in his tracks. Yes. And then you have Marion Ito, who's starting to do rapping in her tracks, right? So it's kind of like it's bubbling. But if you do a full, that could
I'm
be
glad
something-
you brought up those names. Just like underground music in Hawaii for years has just been the dopest. Like you could name like 3 rock bands off top that are killing it, have been to South by Southwest, have done the House of Blues tours,
Right.
reggae groups, rap groups, DJs. Like it's been lit
There's the
for a
most there.
long time.
We just have it's all bubbling like just under the surface.
Yes.
Like, yeah, and
then,
people
like,
gotta
the-
find it. Yeah.
the artist stuff. I've always struggled with genre, right? I felt like genre was for the consumer. You need it in a box.
Yep.
How I create it, what comes out,
Yeah, we're
Yep.
how the videos supposed to look, like
Right.
shit. It's just like noises in my head, and I just needed to come out.
Right.
But for Jonah Jaxon, Les has helped me to formulate more.
Yep.
I've been doing work with the homie Jay Keys. You should definitely get him over here. The Jay Keys project, and that's more like R&B soul.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to bring like Otaro guys, just all that underground
Yeah.
community closer together and just cook.
No, it's great that you're going to be working with him because he's the one that of all these guys that's really evolved the most to be like this is the next one. This is the guy.
I love it, bro. I
And he's
love
doing
it.
so many different stuff, so that's great to have.
Have you heard Haystack on the Love Evo?
Yep.
I'm doing some background vocals.
nice.
And then you're gonna
That's how dope he is.
Right.
Like
Oh, yeah.
when Otaro played it, I'm like, bro, let me sing backup on something for this kid. Anything. I don't even care. We ain't met yet. I just wanna
Yeah.
man. Talent.
And speaking of talent, we're gonna go take a little break here.
All right.
And you're gonna perform. Which song of the EP are you performing?
I'm gonna do the first song.
First song,
Don't
yes.
Run.
Got it. So let's take a break and let's get this set up. Sleep time's over.
You want to air one in?
Yeah, you got one tail.
No, he's not recording yet. He hasn't hit record yet.
Everybody turn everything on.
You let me know when you're ready. Oh, that's snuggle. Sorry. What is this, winter ball? The winter ball? Okay, you guys let me know when you're ready. Yeah, we're recording. Yeah, we good.
Everything recording cameras on.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
As we've returned here, a couple news and notes quickly before we have this gentleman perform. Next week is the Hip Hop Time Machine, the all DJ panel. We're gonna have 8 guys all sitting up here, standing. I don't know what they're gonna do, but the DJ panel discussion with all the guys. Hip Hop Time Machine, Technique will be here, Sub-Zero, Drama,
That's gonna
Slant.
be heavy.
I gotta say,
Freeze will be here.
Hip Hop Time Machine promo is the best promo.
The Cheers,
local promo I've seen in a while.
That was one of the we tried on that one. Yes,
fantastic.
it was great to have I had a cameo on that one. After that, though, the final Pint and Jigger farewell show.
Oh,
That's going to be March 24th. Pint and Jigger closes 27th. I'm going to be in there. Cedric Clinton will be performing.
Yes.
Illmatic.
Everybody here, please come down to Pint and Jigger and support
It's going
Pint
to
and
be
Jigger on that
massively
last
crazy.
run.
And then
Yeah.
Harry's Hardware's final day is the night of the show.
Yes.
So they're going to be going crazy. We're going to be in the beer garden. Once again, I predict, I don't want to be a gambling man, but I think someone's going to die. Uh-oh.
It'll probably be me.
Well, I didn't want to segue, but so that's coming up.
Followed by the following week, which will be my memorial show.
Right? Good for April. You see? We have the April show planned. Mox, you ready to go here?
Ready.
This is, once again, the name of the song is...
It's called Don't Run, produced by Leslie Ludiazzo, featuring Davin Duperson on the guitar.
Nice, let's do it.
That's where I stand up. Yeah. Is this camera one? Yeah! You are the girl I see when I close my eyes. And if we ever meet, I won't waste your time. Yeah. So don't run from this feeling we feel right here, right now. Yeah, yeah. Cause it may be right, but we won't know unless we explore it. Yeah, yeah. Cause I think I love you, I love you, I love you. Yeah. Yes, Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I love you. I love you. I love you, girl. Because I think I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I love you. I love you. I love you, girl. I said, Mrs., let me talk to you. I'm trying to walk with you. You ain't got to say much. How'd I fall for you? If I ain't playing games. No, I ain't playing games. I'd give it all to you and change your last name. Let me know how this goes, cause if it don't end up happily, we'll be friends, yeah. Won't know if this feeling is real, so stay and let's figure this out. And please don't run from this feeling we feel right here, right now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause it may be right, but we won't know unless we explore it, yeah, yeah. Shout out to homie Davin on the guitar. Shout out to Sleep Time's Over. Yeah, yeah. Baby, don't you run from me. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty. It's just a guitar solo. You're good, bro. Freeze did it last time. Because I think I love you, I love you, I love you, yes. Yes, I do, yes, I do, yes, I love you, I love you, I love you, girl, yeah. Because I think I love you, I love you, I love you, yes. Yes, I do, yes, I do, yes, I love you, I love you, I love you, girl. Yeah, that's, you know, simple. Get them singing with you. Thank you. Shout out to these men, to these women, to my
Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to everyone that braved it all. Shout out to everyone that braved disease to be here to see these gentlemen, which sums up a lot. Sums up unity is what this calls, right? Right.
Hands washed.
I'm sorry I walked in. For some reason, I thought it was done. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I thought you were gonna dance with me.
My skanking days are done. But shout out Mox. Shout out Jonah Jaxon. EP is out. It's everywhere. Check that out. The Jonah Jaxon self-titled EP. Shout out everyone here. Shout out to the Lord Flores, Sky Cameron. Jane Ads is still here. Shout out DJ Freeze, Sakai and Company. KO on the boards. We are out of here. Let's get out. Wow, that sums it up. Trusting. We're out. Good night.